welcome you to a new series of talks about mindfulness that are fully accessible to deaf people who understand and use American Sign Language. My name is Pauletta Chanco, and I'm one of 3 teachers at the Alameda Sangha, a Buddhist community that meets in Alameda, California. The ideas in my talks come from Buddhism, but you don't have to be a Buddhist to learn and benefit from these talks. The ideas and practical methods for living are universal, regardless of your religious background. About 2 years ago, a deaf woman and her husband started attending Alameda Sangha. The first time they came, they brought an ASL interpreter with them. Since then, our Sangha has developed a team of volunteer ASL interpreters who work in the San Francisco Bay Area. They've given very generously of their time and talents to make the teachings that we present accessible to the deaf. Unfortunately, we can't always find interpreters. So sometimes we have meetings that our deaf members can't attend. We decided to start making videos such as this one you're now watching, so that deaf people who know American Sign Language can benefit from these teachings. I and the Alameda Sangha send you a warm welcome to what I hope will be a very worthwhile experience for you. Our goal is to provide ideas and meditation exercises that help you to be more mindful, concentrate better, reduce stress, and enjoy a happier life. This first talk is entitled, Paying Attention in the Present Moment. The pioneer in mindfulness training and stress reduction, Jon Kabat-Zinn, defines mindfulness as paying attention in a particular way, intentionally in the present moment and without judgment. Left to our own devices, the mind wanders through many ways of thinking, generating thoughts that express anger, revenge, craving, depression, self-pity, self-criticism, etc. These thoughts then cause certain emotions to arise which reinforce this mental activity and create suffering. The stories that the mind constructs are about the past or the future. But the past no longer exists, and the future is fantasy of what may or may not happen. So, when we train in mindfulness, by paying attention in an intentional and particular way in the present moment, the present is what we can actually fully experience. In meditation, when we sit quietly, we concern ourselves with what's arising in the present moment. When thoughts come up about the past or future, we notice this and come back to being right here, right now. using the sensations of breathing as an anchor helps to come back to the present moment. This doesn't mean we can never think about the past or future, but we can do so mindfully and be aware that we are thinking about the past or the future. What does it mean to pay attention non-judgmentally? As we keep bringing our attention to the present moment, we are simply mindful of whatever experience is arising without designating that experience as good or bad. Mindfulness is aware that certain experiences are pleasant and others unpleasant. We practice simply by accepting whatever arises and observe it mindfully without getting upset because we don't want to be having this particular experience, or get lost in it because it's a compelling fantasy. We simply notice the arising of the present experience, watch it pass through us, and then see it cease to exist. Mindfulness practice is simple to do, but easy to forget. So I'd like to offer a simple mindfulness exercise for the week. And that is to practice paying attention to the present moment while doing a simple household task. And an example would be that of folding clothes and putting them away. So as we are folding the clothes and putting them away, we can be fully present with the tactile quality of the cloth and the movements that we are making as we are carefully folding the clothes. And as we do this, it's important to notice if we begin to plan what we're going to make for lunch, for example, or what we might do that evening while we're folding the clothes. And once we notice that, we come back with our attention to simply folding the clothes. And so we practice with that, with any simple household task, just being present. And so I hope you enjoy doing this simple mindfulness exercise. So good luck, and thank you.